Good evening, Bear Creek community, and welcome to our 13th annual sports banquet. Of course, this year is a bit different than years past, but my goals for tonight are the same as they've always been. Let's celebrate our athletes and our teams and all the accomplishments they've had. Let's honor and thank our seniors, and let's take a moment and allow this night to sink in. We completed 3 seasons. I don't know about you, but I'm super thankful and my heart's full of gratitude. I can't notice just how much God has blessed us, and we've been given a lifetime of memories as a result. Even if those memories are in masks, there are memories, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. We're going to take some time tonight to recognize our teams and athletes in all 3 of our seasons, the fall, the winter, and the spring. Again, our goal is to bring to light and recognize as many student athletes as possible, celebrating their amazing accomplishments. So let's go do it. Grab some popcorn, a drink, maybe a Snickers bar, a donut for me, and enjoy. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hello everyone, Coach Byram here. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in this evening to celebrate our amazing upper school athletes. While it felt like we had to wait forever to start our seasons, once we did, our teams hit the ground running and had some amazing seasons. We were so thankful to start our fall season in mid-February with boys and girls cross country, boys tennis, volleyball, girls soccer, and boys golf. While the weather in February is not ideal for running, our boys and girls cross country runners made the most of their time running through the rain, sleet, and mud on various courses around the Puget Sound area. Our runners showed great heart in their training as they competed in our league meets. They improved every single day and showed that a small group working together can accomplish great things. William Hartshorn and Hannah Chin both finished in the top 20 at the conference championship meet. Our boys tennis team spent some time on wet courts, but they were never deterred. Mixing in some indoor practices and fitness center days, they built on the strong history of the program with first-year head coach Jeff Morse. The boys had a fantastic season and had 8 boys qualify for the league championship tournament, where they were able to win several matches and represent the team well in the tournament. In the gym, we had our volleyball program enjoying tremendous success as they finished atop the Coho division, qualifying for the league tournament and winning an exciting playoff match at home in the first round of the playoffs. There was a great mixture of senior leadership and young talent that will continue to propel the program into the future. Bella Hayton was named the Coho Division MVP, with Eleanor Caruth and Zoe Smith joining her on first team. Just outside on Owens Field, the girls soccer team enjoyed the opportunity to be back competing and completed a very tough league schedule. The dedication and hard work in the offseason was rewarded with a 3rd-place finish in the Chinook Division and a spot in the league tournament semifinals. The team was narrowly defeated in Golden Goal overtime in the best played game of the season. Mia Shimada was named to the first-team Chinook Division, with Izzy Jones and Caroline Smith earning second-team honors. The boys' golf team continued their strong play with a great regular season, but the league tournament is where they really shined. 6 boys qualified for the league tournament, with 4 finishing in the top 12 overall, narrowly missing out on the team championship. With a very young roster, the boys are poised to put up low numbers for quite some time to come. Ryder Odom was the tournament MVP, with Yap Do, Aaron Moore, and Jack Yang earning conference honors for their strong play. We are so proud of all our athletes. They invested a tremendous amount of time and energy into their seasons, and we are looking forward to a great fall season starting in less than 3 months. I hope you enjoy hearing from some of our fall athletes in the next segment. Thank you.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. We're here with our fall sports athletes. We're going to do a quick little fall sports roundtable. We're here to talk about your seasons and your teams and the good and the bad too, everything that made it a fun season. So we'll go one at a time. I'd like to start with you, Eleanor. I'd like to talk about the girls volleyball season. You've been a senior, or you are a senior. You've been on the team for 4 years. I think of the volleyball team and all the growth that's happened over these 4 years, and you've experienced all of it. So tell me a little bit about that, of what it's like to build this program up and then experience in your senior year a kind of a culmination of that, of going to the playoffs and having a really great year. What was that like?
Yeah, well, like you said, I think we've had the best winning percentage in almost 9 years and the best record in 7 years, so that was really cool. I've been not a senior. I've been on the volleyball team for 4 years, and I've got to watch it grow and stuff like that. And most of the seniors this year on the team have also been in the program for 4 years, so that has allowed us to kind of figure out how to work together and what we like to see in each other's play style, and it's also allowed us to kind of cultivate other younger people coming onto the team. Josh Tagg, our coach, came here 4 years ago. So now everyone in the program has had a chance to work with him as well. And I think that also really contributed to us getting in sync with each other. So yeah, just the culmination of being able to watch people above us do things super well and then clicking together for 4 years with a great coach.
Awesome. And you mentioned the seniors. There's a lot of you seniors. You're one of the teams that had the most seniors, in fact. And what was it like this year? Tell us about your teammates, about this season, your teammates, and then specifically all these seniors that you've spent 4 years with.
Yeah, the seniors are great. I love them. I've known them for way longer than 4 years. And it's pretty much what I was just talking about. Some of them have been on the JV and some of them have been on the varsity. And this year we just got really in sync with each other and knew how to function as a unit together.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Like I said, you guys had a fantastic year. You ended up winning the Coho division, going on in the playoffs, winning a playoff game, one of our most successful volleyball seasons in a long time. So nice job. Congratulations to your team. Hey, Jack, let's talk about boys golf. Speaking of good teams, boys golf is one of our most successful programs here at the Bear Creek School and has been for quite a while. You guys have some incredible golfers and consistently, year over year, have incredible success. Golf's one of those fringe sports that maybe people don't pay as much attention to, but I get to see it firsthand, and you're there every day at practice and at matches. So tell us about your team. How good are you guys, and what's it like competing every day against these other schools and going to playoffs and things like that?
Yeah, so this year I think we had the best team overall. And last year we didn't have like the fourth golfer who could put up a good score as well as this year's. So this year we definitely had a much more better success, and I think Mr. Ferris, our golf coach, has already improved a lot. He's helped us, our team, so much in just all of the aspects of practice. And this year's league, I think it was great playing with other golfers who are also very highly competitive, and also just talking with them on the golf course, conversing about how they do and basically what they think is very nice. And I think golf has definitely changed a lot, and it's become a lot more better than previous years, I think.
Cool, man. You guys are really deep. You have a lot of good golfers, and we can't go through every single one right here, but I imagine practicing every day and playing matches every week with all these really great golfers. I bet you see some pretty spectacular shots. Do you have any that stick out in your mind? Were there like one or two shots that you're like, holy cow, that was amazing? Or this year, did you see something
Yeah.
special?
One of the matches we played against Overlake, my teammate, he's called Ryder Odom. His second shot onto the green was a bit far off, about 30 feet. After some practice, the ball slightly rolled in, and he gave the biggest fist pump I've ever seen. So that was a great shot and that I've witnessed, and that kind of caused, even though we kind of lost to the team, he had a really good score. So I think that was great.
Cool. Yeah, Ryder actually set a school record. I don't know if it was that round or not, but he shot a 33-1 round on the front nine, and he set that's our school record for the lowest round. He went on to be MVP, obviously, of the league championship, and as a team, you guys only lost by 2 points to the defending state champion, SAS. I think you guys got a good shot next year. So nice job, awesome season, and way to go for boys golf. Rachel, let's talk about cross country. You guys have a small team this year, but the interesting thing about cross country, and the thing I love about it, is you guys have a great culture. You have some amazing traditions. You couldn't do them all this year, but you guys are like a small little family, and you guys support each other so much. What's it like being on the cross country team? Tell us about your teammates. Tell us a little bit about your culture and what it's like to be part of the team.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like you said, it's kind of just like a big but small family. I mean, when everybody arrives, everyone always gets a hi, how's it going, how you doing? Like you said, with traditions, we keep a lot of the same things, you know. Everyone waits at the finish line until everyone has finished. You congratulate everyone, no matter their time, and you just know they did their best, and it's always a huge support. And that's one of the things I actually love about cross country, because it's less about the time and sometimes even more about the effort. Because in cross country, if you do it, you know how much you suffer while doing it. And so it's kind of that mutual suffering that comes from running that kind of bonds you together and creates really the small family aspect that I really, really enjoy.
You know, I ran cross country in 7th grade, and when the season ended, I made a promise to myself that I would never run in a cross country race again. It takes a special person. I'm not that person. Tell us about your teammates, or what was something fun you saw this year, or maybe a great time by someone, a couple of your teammates. What was a great race or something that you noticed that stood out?
So there are a couple things that just fascinate and our team is obsessed about. One of those things happened this year to be beef jerky. At our first meet, our coach brought beef jerky sticks as a snack, and from then on, every practice we would ask for them. Usually when we were doing core, which also nobody liked, but we all did, and so we'd always just be talking about food during it. And, you know, that continued even into meets. At meets, we would always bring snacks, always ask for beef jerky, you know, just kind of revolving around food and a common interest. As far as amazing races, I must say Kings has a wicked course. They call it the roller coaster course because there are so many hills. And yet our freshman, William Hartshorn, PR'd at Kings. And we were all just losing our minds. We were screaming, we were cheering, we were having a great time that day.
That's great. William had a great season, and I don't know. The more you talked about beef jerky and the food, I started thinking maybe I should give cross country another chance. I don't know. TJ, boys tennis. You came out your senior year. Tell us what you saw. Tell us about your teammates. Tell us about the team. What was it like?
Yeah, I think the first takeaway is obviously the camaraderie that the tennis team built in just a quick span of 1.5 months. Coming in, I didn't know any of the guys, but I immediately felt comfortable, and I think that was largely due to our coaches, George Anderson and Jeff Morse. You know, they made games stress-free, fun. They just wanted us to go out and play, and so I think that's the biggest contribution.
Yeah, cool. Is there a highlight? Was there a match you watched a teammate play that was just intense and great, and where you saw something extraordinary or extra effort?
Yeah, I think it's definitely David at number 2 singles almost every game. He has a very consistent play style, and oftentimes it frustrates the opponents. So watching them get frustrated, slamming their rackets, you know, just because David is such a good player, I enjoyed watching that every week.
Yeah, David did have a good season, and I watched you play a match over at Overlake, and you took down their number 1 singles player also, so I won't forget that. That hasn't happened for a while. Congratulations, though. You guys had a great season. I'm looking forward to that team, watching them next year, too.
Thank you.
All right, Caroline, girls soccer. You guys compete in the Chinook division in the Emerald Sound Conference, and man, that is, for those of you that don't know or don't pay attention to soccer, it is a wicked tough conference. I mean, we're talking about some of the best teams in the whole state all reside within this one small little division in our conference, and there you guys are every day competing day in and day out with some of the best. What was that like this year? You guys had a really good team. I would have loved to see where this all ended with playoffs and state, but as it was, you represented yourselves well. What was it like this year playing in that division?
Yeah, I mean, that division itself is one of the most tough divisions you can play in the state, and I think this year it was especially, there wasn't really a game that the team came into where it was like, oh, we know for sure we're going to win, or we know for sure that this team is just going to blow us out of the water. It really just came down to every game who was going to work the hardest, and I think that was one of the great things about this team is that everybody understood that and everybody really applied it in each game.
That's great. I love hearing that. Tell us aside from the wins and the losses and the stats, were there any outstanding moments to remember, a really cool goal? And then also, tell us a little bit about your teammates. And, it looks like you guys are all out there goofing around and having fun, listening to music. And I'm just like, oh, that team looks fun. So tell us a little bit about your culture and your team, and then maybe some amazing goal you saw this year or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun just playing with those girls every day. I would have to say 2 games come to mind, and the first is Bush. That was the first game we played of the season, and then South Woodby a little later on. And those were both just games where it was pretty even until the very end, and it came down to the last few minutes of the game. In the Bush game, Izzy Jones scored in probably the last 2 seconds, and it was crazy. And then again in South Woodby, Izzy Jones scored the 3 goals that we needed to take the lead, and it was just incredible. You really see that team come together, and everybody's cheering for one another. Practices are so fun, blasting music, working hard, yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that was quite a game and quite a memory, that hat trick from Izzy. You guys, I'm so proud of our teams. I'm so proud of you guys for representing your teams well today and throughout the season, and for you seniors all 4 years. We have so much to be thankful for, to be proud of, and just hearing some of these things of just where we're at and where we're going, it just brings me a lot of hope knowing that we have such a great program and that you guys have all been a big part of that. So thanks you for joining me today, and congratulations on everyone on a great year and on all your teams as well. For our 3rd straight year, we will be presenting some awards titled the Grizzlies. These are a fun way for us to spotlight some of the amazing things we've seen this year. This year, our Grizzlies will include a Top Newcomer Award, Amazing Performance Award, Outstanding Season Award for an individual, and an Outstanding Season Award for a team, a Leadership Award, and something we're calling the All Out Award. Of course, we'll be keeping our traditional awards, that's Superfan, Male and Female Athlete of the Year, and Male and Female Cornerstone Awards. We'll do those at the end. What's going to make tonight fun, though, is we've actually gone, Coach Byram and myself, in person to deliver these awards face-to-face. I think you'll enjoy seeing the reactions of some of the winners. So let's get to it. Let's start with our first few awards. Okay, our first Grizzly we're going to present tonight is the Newcomer Award. This is to an outstanding newcomer. We're here live on site to present this live as a surprise. Our nominees for this award are Michael Kamola for baseball and basketball, Ryder Odom for boys golf, Roz Nordberg for girls golf, Kate Doyle for volleyball, and William Hartshorn for cross country and track and field. Let's go give it to the winner. Hey,
What are you two doing?
what's going on?
Not a lot. How are you guys?
Ryder, we're here to present you an award. You're a freshman, so you might not know this, but at the end of the year, we give out athletic awards. Grizzlies.
Yeah.
You are receiving a Grizzly Award titled the Newcomer Award. So we're here to
Thank you.
present this to you live. We're recording this. You had a fantastic golf season. You set a school record, right, with the low
Yeah.
round. You won the league championship. You're the MVP, one of the best golf seasons we've had in a long time, and you're a freshman. So it was pretty amazing. Congratulations on the
Yeah,
award. Is
thank
there
you.
anything you'd like to say?
I want to thank Coach Ferris for letting me come along on the trip. So, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, congratulations. Do you think if you and I played around, I could stay within maybe 10 strokes of you?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it sometime.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
All right,
Hey,
thanks.
congrats, man. All right, it's time to present our Incredible Performance Award. This is going to someone who has done something spectacular this year, and we've got a great list here. Our nominees are Michael Kamola for baseball, Hannah Bruner for girls basketball, our girls 4x400 relay track team, McKenna Mullet for girls tennis, and Izzy Jones for girls soccer. Let's check out the winner. Thanks for meeting us out here.
Yeah.
You guys, in lieu of our athletics banquet, we're doing an online version. So we are presenting our awards in person, and that will be shown later. You guys, your collective relay team, I'm happy to present you guys with one of our Grizzly Awards. We are calling this the Incredible Performance Award. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The Incredible Performance Award, as noted, goes to an individual, or in this case, a relay team that did something amazing during their season on the court, on the field, or in this case, on the track. And you guys did do something amazing. You guys set a very, very old school record. So an amazing performance. I'd love for one or two of you to just talk about it and tell everyone what happened and what it meant to you. Why don't you start?
Great. Okay, so we were the 4x4 team for girls track, and we had the opportunity to compete in the conference championships. And going in, we were 5 seconds behind the school record, and it was kind of our goal, but we were thinking we were at our limit at the time we had before. But we ended up breaking the school record. We had a lot of fun and a lot of support from our teammates. So
Cool.
It's definitely a highlight of the season.
Yeah. Did you guys think you were gonna win this? Did you guys, I know you thought you might be able to get to the school record. Did you know this was the day it was gonna happen? Were you confident you were gonna do it, or was it more of a surprise?
Well, I think that we knew that we weren't gonna save for anything, because we were telling ourselves, I think what was different is on Thursday, the first time we ran it, we were kind of all nervous. We were like, oh man, we're so nervous. We're not even we're kind of competitive, but we might not get first place. And then on Saturday, when we knew that, okay, compared to the time that we ran on Thursday, we need to shave off 30 seconds. I was a little bit worried about our spirit, but we knew that it was the last event of the last track meet, and definitely the last season that all four of us are going to be in track together. And I think that we were huddling up and we were like, if you are not passed out by the time you cross that finish line, you didn't push it hard enough. And I think that's, yeah.
Well, you guys, it really is an incredible performance. We're really proud of you guys. This is going to be in the record books, I think, for a long time. So nice job. Way to go.
Thank you.
Okay, our next Grizzly we're going to present is the Outstanding Season Award. This is for an individual. We had tons of you athletes have amazing, outstanding performances, and it was really hard to narrow this down, but we did the best we could. We have 6 of you. Those nominees are Gabe Villaflor for baseball, Mia Shimada for girls soccer, Beatrice Archer for girls golf, Will Rosu for track and field, Henry Humphreys for boys soccer, and Bella Hayton for volleyball. Let's go meet the winner. Hello, Bella.
Hi.
I'm here with Coach Byram. We're recording.
Yes.
We're here to present you with an athletic award.
Oh, thank you.
One of our Grizzlies this year. We are presenting you with the Outstanding Season Award for an individual Grizzly, so we'd like to present that to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You had an amazing volleyball season. You also played golf. You were the league MVP for the Coho division. You had a ton of kills and blocks and all kinds of stats. You guys had an awesome year as a team. This is a well-deserving award for you. Is there anything you want to say to our Grizzly community?
Yeah, just thank you guys for all your support. You guys all tuning into NFHS was super exciting. I know it looked really different this year, but I know the volleyball team felt really loved, and I'm really grateful for that.
Awesome. Well, nice season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
My name is Mike Ferris, and I have the privilege of coaching the boys and girls golf teams, and also the pleasure to be able to review and recap our spring sports season. And this one is a long time coming since in 2020, the season was basically canceled after a week with some championships canceled. And this one's exciting. Let's get to it. We'll start with girls golf. As they had such a tremendous season, we had an amazing group of girls turn out. There were 6 out of 11 girls on the team that had never played golf before. Coach Lindy Broyles and I are just so excited for the future of the program and with the interest continuing to grow. Our regular season matches are comprised of 3 schools at each match, and we finished first in 5 of them and second in 1. Our season-ending championship event featured 6 of our ladies, and we're proud to finish in second place. Congratulations, ladies, on a wonderful year. Next year, the conference is ours for the taking. We'll be ready to earn it. Next is baseball. The Growls baseball team featured 15 Grizzlies, the most we've ever had participate, with many of those boys playing key roles on the varsity squad. The young team played hard and had lots of success, finishing with a 9-7 record and in 3rd place in the Emerald Sound Conference. This is the baseball program's 20th straight season with a winning record, and the Growls advanced to the conference semifinals before falling 6-2 to Cedar Park Christian. Captain Gabe Villaflor, Sr., led the team with 2 home runs and 17 RBIs, including a solo shot in the first inning of the conference semifinal, and freshman Michael Kamola led the team with a .414 average on the season and went 2-0 on the mound, including a 2-hit shutout in the first round of the conference tournament. Congratulations, Growls, on another tremendous baseball season. And now track and field. Our track and field program has a lot to brag about and certainly much to report. The girls' team finished 3rd at the conference championships while the boys' team placed 8th. There were 5 school records broken this season, which is in and of itself some kind of record. Here are just a few of the highlights and top finishes from the Emerald Sound Conference Track and Field Championship meet. The girls' 4x400 meter relay won the conference championship and broke the Bear Creek school record. Braylon Baker also won a conference championship in all 4 of her events: long jump, 4x400 meter relay, 100 meter, and 200 meter, and broke 5 school records in the season. Simply amazing. Mia Shimada, Carolyn Smith, and William Rosu, all notable finishers at the conference championship meet. Congratulations, track and field. On to boys soccer. The team had an action-packed season. Senior Stephen Wang led the team in goals, while junior Aaron Watila led the team in assists. Junior Henry Humphreys played spectacularly in the goal all season long and was rewarded with all conference honors. The team was also recognized with the Coho Division Sportsmanship Award. Thank you, boys, for providing such a fun and exciting games these spring and for representing our school so well. And finally, girls tennis. A big shout out and congratulations to our girls tennis team on a fabulous season. 6 Grizzlies advanced to the Emerald Sound Conference tennis tournament, with junior McKenna Mullet playing her way into the championship match. McKenna finished the tournament in 2nd place in the #1 singles draw and gave the eventual winner all she could handle in a great championship match. The Grizzlies are graduating 8 seniors from the squad, many of whom have played since they were freshmen, providing invaluable leadership and a fun environment for the team. Thank you, seniors, and congratulations to girls tennis on a great year. An amazing spring for BC Athletics. Let's do it even better next year.
All right, I'd like to welcome our spring sport athletes here. We have 5 of our Grizzlies representing their spring team, so thank you for joining me, you guys. We're just here to talk about the spring sports season. It just ended a couple weeks ago, and there were, so many highlights, so many good memories, and so thank you for sharing those with us, even if it's quickly. Joe Wishman, boys soccer. Let's start with you. It's been a long time. You all missed your season last year, so Joe, tell us a little bit about this year's soccer season. I was fortunate enough to be able to watch you guys play several games, and you guys were a lot of fun. You were really talented. You guys worked really hard out there, and it looked like a really fun season. You guys got cut short a little bit, but why don't you just highlight for us the season?
Yeah, so we did get cut short at the end. We were planning to play, I think, 2 or 3 games, but with COVID and stuff, we just got cut short. But besides that, we had I think it was a really good run this year, probably my favorite run out of all the years I've played soccer at the school, just because we had a lot of community, and it felt like we were building towards something the whole time. And even when we weren't doing so well, it was a time to critique and do better. So I really liked that. Yeah.
Cool, man. What, a lot of people didn't get to come and watch games. So, who were some of your outstanding performers this year, your teammates, and then what were some of your favorite memories from this year specifically?
Man, that's a great question. Outstanding performers, defense, I'd say...
Yourself?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay.
No. Nathan, Owen, and me, we worked really hard. Zach worked really hard in the middle, too. And Arn and TJ did the same thing. They were running probably 85% of the game and running really hard. So that's who I'd say really wanted to highlight. And yeah, and Steven, of course, too. He's scored some really good goals.
Yeah. So years from now, what are you going to remember about this season?
I'll definitely remember the ability to overcome challenges as kind of like a theme for my whole high school soccer experience, just because we were always faced with these challenges, maybe low players or global pandemic, and we always found a way to make the best of them and overcome them. So that's really what I'll remember.
Cool, man. Congratulations. I had a good time watching you guys play this year. Let's switch over to girls golf. Beatrice, geez, a couple years ago you were a freshman. I think you were the only golfer in our whole school, and now you had like a dozen teammates. So tell us about your teammates. What was it like having so many teammates you didn't even know what to do with them all?
It was definitely very different. For the first year, I was on my own, and it was very, Ferris just kind of let me do what I did because I knew how to play golf. And then when the whole team aspect came into play, I had a bunch of girls that would come and maybe ask me, hey, could you take a look at my swing? Or I'd ask if I could, comment on their swing, and they would love it. And then we also had Mrs. Broyles with us as an assistant coach, and she really helped the social aspect of it's an all-girls golf thing, and then they just chat, in between putting and chipping, and it really made a bond almost, which we didn't really have the first year.
I bet you guys did a lot of laughing, a lot of goofing around. What were some of your favorite memories from this year?
I think probably more of a prouder memory was in our final game, the one for all the seasons, all the league. We scored second, as our whole school, and I thought that was amazing in comparison to other schools, which not only had probably a lot more practice as a team of girls, but probably just more girls in general. And I think that was really proud, not only for me, but I was awesome that not only this year we got to play, but next year we're going to have an even stronger team.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you finished second in the conference championship. The team finished second. No seniors on the team, or no seniors that participated in the end event, right? You did have some seniors during the seasons, but I'm really excited to see next year how you guys do. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gabe, let's talk about baseball. You have been just a monster since your freshman year, out there bashing home runs, running the bases. You've had quite a storied career, even though you missed your junior season here with the Growls. But you guys play combined with Overlake. You're the Growls, a totally different experience than everyone else. Talk about, first of all, just your 4 years, what it's like to combine with another school, and then kind of highlight what made this year maybe unique from those.
Yeah, I think the best part about combining with baseball, I think it's just because you get to see the different cultures, I think. Even if it's something that you don't really can put a word on or define, it's just kind of a feeling that you feel within, your own Bear Creek community where you're here every single day. And then you go out to the field and practice with the Overlake guys, and it's, something completely new. But, and then you watch sports like volleyball and basketball, and you go from, rivals, what is Overlake called, Battle of Novelty Hill or something. You go from that to, playing together on the same team for baseball. And I think it's a really great experience. This year I got to be a co-captain with the other seniors from Overlake, Matt Huang and Teague White. And that's been, awesome to just be a part of. I remember my freshman year coming up with them. It was their first years too, and we were, I think, the 3 freshmen that made varsity, and it was really cool. Just from then on, we kind of had this special bond, the 3 of us, and to be able to kind of cultivate and develop that over time, up till my senior year, it's been really fun. I've got super close with those guys, and just from my time ever since a freshman up till now, definitely didn't play out exactly how I thought of. Missing my entire junior season, and then having a little bit of a different senior year, you could say, but it's been a great experience all around, and it's I've gotten better, a better baseball player, a better leader, most importantly, I think, and it's just been really fun to get to know the guys that underclassmen I wouldn't usually know as well here, and also guys from Overlake that normally wouldn't have a chance to hang out with or get to know with outside of baseball.
Sure. Hey, tell us a little bit. We could go on and on about the different stats and your rec. Baseball has been one of our most successful programs, and I don't think everyone really recognizes that. But so many different trips to playoffs and states, and so many successes. But let's not spend our time on that. I want just briefly, real briefly, to talk about your Grizzly teammates. You guys, we had the most baseball players we've ever had this year. I think there are 15 of you from Bear Creek, a lot of you on varsity. So tell us about a little bit about some of those Bear Creek teammates and what kind of year they had.
Yeah, coming into this year, I did not know how we were going to be, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't know if it was going to be more of like a rebuilding year or, just, another really competitive, really good year. When you miss out on an entire season, it's kind of hard to gauge where you're going to stand. And coming into this year, we had pretty much the entire varsity squad was really young guys. I was one of 3 seniors. And there wasn't a whole lot of juniors either, so it was mostly underclassmen, freshmen, and sophomores. But Seabass came out and he had a great year. Michael pitched some great games for us. AC was kind of our number 1 guy this year for pitching. Jackson and Caleb, both really young catchers, never played varsity before, and they had a big hole to fill from Jay Civitas, who was a co-captain at Overlake a couple years ago. He had been our catcher for 3 or 4 years and did a great job. So there's some big shoes to fill, and they did a great job. Both of them kind of tag teamed it this year. But yeah, those are just some of the guys I can think of who, really helped us out this year to stay competitive, and it was just a lot of fun.
Cool, man. Cool. It's team effort for sure. Congratulations on your season. Good luck next year. I know you're heading off to play more baseball, so good luck to you.
Thank you.
Grace, let's talk about girls tennis. You've played all 4 years. You've played tennis. This team, a lot of new girls tennis players and new coaches. And so, tell us a little bit about your team this year. Your teammates, the culture, just what kind of season you had.
Yeah. So this year we had, I think, the largest tennis team we've ever had. We had 18 girls. So we had quite a few just amazing girls out there in the first place, and a lot of whom this was their first time playing tennis. And for those who had played tennis before, many of them had never actually played a competitive match before. But what struck me about this particular team was they came out there, and from the first day, everyone was just so excited to be there and to play and to learn. All of our new players were so excited, and they weren't just content to kind of do what the coaches said just without questioning it. They would be like, okay, but why are we doing this? And they were really trying to get to the nitty-gritty of, okay, why does it make sense? Why do we hold the rackets like this? And just figuring out all the details of tennis, and it showed just a really great love of the game that came through with everyone, which I think made it a really awesome season because we all got to share our passion for tennis as we were learning it together.
That's great. That's good to hear. Were there any special memories or moments throughout the year you can think of, times when you guys were laughing or just kind of really fun moments when you thought, oh, that's awesome? Or what was it about this year, some of those little things that made it great?
Oh man, it's always so much fun to watch games together, especially once you've played a game and you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for other people and just cheering people on. Everyone was so encouraging. One of the memories that most stands out to me, being one of our 8 seniors on the team, was actually our senior night, because we were not expecting there to be that much that happened, because we ran into some hiccups towards the end of our season. A lot of our girls weren't able to come to the match because they were in quarantine. So we were really, really surprised when McKenna and Shekinah managed to organize the entire team to sign posters for all of our seniors and get us snacks and have these beautiful notes written to us. And to me, that was just super, super meaningful that they were able to kind of rally together to do that for us, despite us never actually really being together for a couple weeks before that.
That's really nice to hear. Congratulations on 4 great years, and nice job this year for the girls tennis team. Nicholas, that leaves you, track and field, representing that big group we had. Again, a new coach, some different things, a new conference. Things were different this year. Tell us about the track season. Tell us a little bit about what it was like to be on this team after being away for a couple years, with not being able to play last year. Just the culture of the team, and it looked like you guys were having fun and a lot of great community, and I mean that's what it looked like from the outside. So what was it like in there being part of that team?
I think the community in track is the best of any sport that I've played in. Especially with this team we had this year, we only had one senior, Carolyn, she rocked it, but a lot of our team was new to the sport, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen, and just seeing that melting pot come together of everyone's abilities and their ability to grow in the sport as well was super duper awesome. And Coach Nunez, he really carried us through this year. He's super duper skilled, and he was able to really teach us each how to do a bunch of new things. And I think that probably the thing that makes track have the best spirit is everyone is really, really open to try new things. You can go into track saying, oh, yeah, I just want to run the 200 meter, or I don't want to do throws or jumps because I'm afraid it's going to hurt my ankles. And you try it out, and everyone gets to do everything, because you get to learn through your mistakes how each of the events works, and sometimes you even find something that you didn't think you'd like that you end up being really good at.
That's great, man. I agree. Track has always had just a strong sense of community, and you guys are all supportive of each other, cheering each other on. That's great. It's also a sport where you kind of just know how you do. You have a time or a distance, and this year we had some really unbelievable performances individually and as a team. Just can you highlight just a couple of them, and what was it like to be out there and to watch some of? I mean, we saw some of the most incredible performances in our school history. What was it like to be out there watching that?
It was breathtaking. I think probably the best part that I got to see personally was the girls relay at the championship, because we got off on like a really great start, and then we got behind a little bit. We were about, I don't know, like 20 yards back. And then finishing the race, the 1,600 meter race with 80-yard lead was incredible. It was absolutely crazy. So that was Quinn, Mia, Caroline, and Braylon ran that. And then seeing some absolutely amazing throws. We had Dominic with a 98-foot javelin throw. We had Will taking the fourth place at the 400, and just all of the different skills. We had some really long jumps. We had Jack did like a 39-foot triple jump. It's crazy to see the skill come out in each of these events that, based off how they did at the start of the season, you wouldn't expect it, but their growth was so amazing throughout the season.
Yeah, there were a lot of records broken, I don't expect you to have them all memorized, but there were a lot of things that happened in all of our sports. Just so many great stories, so many great results. I want to thank you guys all for joining me today and for representing your teams and seasons. It was a great year. Also looking forward to getting back to normal a little bit next year, but in the meantime, go Grizzlies. Thank you. All right. We're about to present the Outstanding Season Award. This is for a team. The nominees for an outstanding season are boys golf, girls track and field, girls soccer, and volleyball. We've got the coach of the winning team right in here. Let's go give the award. Hey, Mr. Ferris.
Hey.
We're here presenting an award. One of our Grizzlies this year is an Outstanding Season Award. This is presented to a team. We have a list of a lot of teams that had great seasons, but one stood out, and we are excited to present you as a coach this award to the Varsity Boys Golf Program.
Oh, nice job, boys.
All right. Well
Thanks,
deserved.
guys. Congratulations, boys. Proud of you. What a great season it was. Looking forward to next year.
Sweet. Congrats, boys. All right, we're here on site presenting our next Grizzly Award. This Grizzly is the Leadership Award being presented to a tremendous leader on their team. And our nominees for this award are Delphine Lee for cheer, Rachel Cook for cross country, Jeffrey Jiang for boys tennis, Morton Hansen for boys basketball, Zoe Smith for volleyball and track and field. Let's see who the winner is. Hi, Zoe Smith. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm here with Coach Byram. We're recording this live. We're here to present to you an award. As you know, we do awards to end our athletic season in the school year. And we're here to present to you one of the Grizzlies. This award is our Leadership Award. So we are presenting this to you for your outstanding contributions in being a great leader, both in volleyball and track and field. So congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So I know this is a little bit awkward, but why don't you tell us a little bit about how it went this year and just, you know, just like the Oscars or Grammys, maybe give a little speech.
Obviously, it was definitely a weird year with COVID, but we were so lucky to have both a volleyball and track season. We did really well on both teams. Yeah, I mean, I just loved both teams. It was a ton of fun. This is probably the best year yet.
Oh, that's great. You are a captain on the track and field team. You are a captain on the volleyball team. Both of your coaches had so much great things to say about you, about your leadership, your servanthood, the way you serve your teammates and get things done. You communicate well, and I even know just from working with you that you just take charge and you do things. And we're really proud of you as an athlete, first of all, because you're a tremendous athlete, but even the way that you go about being a leader on your teams. We're proud of you. You are really deserving of this award, and I know you're getting ready for prom, so we won't hold you up, but congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. All right, it's time to present the All Out Award. We are presenting this Grizzly to one of our basketball players, both on the girls and the boys team, and one of our cheerleaders. We're gonna start with the girls basketball. They're right in here. Let's go right now.
Oh, hey, everyone bring it in on Mr. Coleman, Mr. Byron here.
Hey girls, we are here, we're recording live. We're here to present an award, okay, for our end of the year athletics banquet. We are here to present what we're calling the All Out Award. It's being presented to one of our female basketball players, okay? And I am privileged and excited to announce our winner for this year and give this award to none other than Mackenzie Martin. I've gotten seen all your games actually, and this was a hard one because you guys as a team, it could have been the All Out Team Award. I love how hard you guys play, but we had to give it to someone. Mackenzie is all out every possession. She works so hard. She's dedicated. She's got tons of stats all over. She is just every day, every game, all out, and she's the perfect description of that award. So congratulations. Hey boys, I'm here to present an award for our end of the year banquet. We have an award called the All Out Award, and we are presenting this to one individual part of the boys basketball program. I'm excited to announce the winner of this award and the recipient, the winner, Josh Lennico. Hey, real quickly, I've been fortunate to watch you guys play this year, and there's a lot of you guys just go all out. I love watching you, but man, something about this guy, and you guys would agree with me, every possession, every game, no let up, the whole time, 100%, all out, all in, and you know, despite the coaching, he is having a great year. So, hey, congratulations. Well deserved. All right, it's time to give the All Out Award to one of our cheerleaders. They're right in here. Hello, girls. Hi. you mind if I interrupt you real quick? Yeah. We're giving out an award. This is an athletic award that's being presented to a cheerleader. We're calling this the All Out Award. We're presenting one to each of a basketball players on the boys and girls team, and then also one of our cheerleaders. And we are presenting this award this year to Olivia Wong. All out. So I'll say you have been described as cheerful, joyful, happy, engaging, and I can't think of any other descriptions for a cheerleader that is all out other than that. So congratulations on all 4 years on winning the award. Is there anything you want to say to Bear Creek?
Make a speech. Thank you, Bear Creek. Thank you, everyone who has put something into this season and making this year a good one, despite the conditions.
That's right. Do you guys want to see me do a no, never mind. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Katie Reimer and I have the privilege of coaching our high school cheerleaders. I'm excited to be able to share with you a little bit of what has been happening during our winter sports season. We still have a few weeks to go, but let's catch up on what's going on right now. The boys basketball team is playing in the Chinook division and is representing themselves well. As of right now, we are in the first half of the season and the boys have won a hard-fought game versus Northwest and UPrep. Junior Josh Linenkohl is leading the way for the Grizzlies, averaging over 16 points per game. The senior class has galvanized this group and it has been awesome watching them compete each and every night. We're proud of you guys and the season you're having. Our cheer squad has had a full year of practices praying for the opportunity to cheer at games, and we are sure glad to have this chance. The girls have been working so hard all year and have had opportunities to shine during virtual assemblies, green and white night, and most recently at home basketball games. I'm so proud of the spirit and commitment this team has shown and for the way they have represented themselves. You have had a great season, ladies, and we are all proud of you for making the most of this year. Finally, our girls varsity basketball team has been lighting it up on the court. The Lady Grizzlies have had a small team, but have been fierce competition in the Coho division, giving teams all they can handle. As of today, the girls are 4-1 and currently in second place. Hannah Bruner is leading the team in scoring, while Mackenzie Martin leads the group in rebounding. And yet it has truly been a full team effort with everyone making key contributions. Way to go, ladies. We can't wait to see how this year concludes for you.
All right, thanks for joining me, guys. We're here with a few of our winter sports athletes. We have Connor and Izzy and Delphine. Connor, let's start with you. We're just going to ask you guys a few questions and about your season and how you're doing. You guys are right in the middle of your seasons, right? So we don't have anything about how it culminated, but let's just see how it's going. Let's start with boys basketball. It's been over a year since you guys last played your season, Connor. And just over a year ago, we literally packed a bus and went to the state tournament and watched you guys play a state game. And then we waited a year not knowing if we were going to have a season. But we did, and we kicked it off. And you guys have started well. You have a couple wins. But tell me about that process, that journey of waiting and waiting and waiting and not knowing.
Yeah, I think first off, I'm very grateful, and our whole team was grateful that we were able to have a season because of all the uncertainty and the fact that it's my senior year. There's a bunch of us seniors on the team. We all really wanted to play, and I think that's part of the culture that we created. We love being with each other and around each other and just going on the court, whether it be in practice or a game, and just working as hard as we can for each other. And I really miss that, and I think it builds our character. We build each other. So it was weird going from state all the way down to not playing for so long. We got to keep doing things and keep practicing, not knowing if we're ever even going to have another season. And I think that's really difficult, but I'm proud of everybody on our team that just kept working and kept going. And now here we are in our season.
Yeah, how is the season going? I mean, you guys aren't even quite halfway there yet. You guys are in the Chinook division. You're playing, man, some really tough teams. You have a couple wins there already. So how's it gone so far?
I think it's been interesting. We're definitely learning as a group because each new team, I mean, with a shorter season, we have less practices, less time to work. And I think we're just going out there and competing every single game the best that we can. And we've had some rough experiences. We've had some great, amazing things to see. And overall, we're just trying to improve each game and hoping to get as many wins as we can and go out there and compete.
Cool, man. You guys have a lot of seniors. You have a big team. What's it like every day at practice? Looks like you guys are having fun out there.
Yeah, I think we go out there to just have fun, to make each other better. I mean, each person out there is great friends with people, and we know that we can be hard on each other because it makes us better. And I think that's what makes it so fun, because there could be one drill where we're around laughing, kind of messing around a little bit, but then the very next drill we kind of switch tone and we go right to focus and just compete as hard as we can and play.
Cool, man. Well, good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations also, you and all the other seniors on 4 years. Delphine, let's talk about cheer a little bit. Kind of like basketball, you guys have been in the same boat. You signed up to cheer. You're kind of waiting a whole year wondering, like, what's our role going to be this year? You guys have been meeting and practicing, and even just as a month ago, you weren't sure, can we even cheer at games? And so what's that been like for you guys?
Yeah, for cheer, we started at the end of last year, because normally for cheer, every year the tryouts is like at the end of the previous year. So we actually had everything planned out beforehand, and we had the spirit squad and the cheer team. And then with COVID going on, everything kind of got messed up. So I think one thing we really learned from that is just how to be creative. So for example, I mean, with some people leaving the team and with COVID related issues, some people weren't able to cheer, and we had to kind of just reform the team and make it into just one cheer squad where everyone's really just together and bonding as a team, which is really great. And then also with COVID, there's a lot of crowd involvement cheers we can't do because it involves like physical contact. So we are kind of missing a few cheers. So as a solution to that, we actually started making some new cheers as a team. And with the help of the other teammates and the leadership of the captains, and we've been able to actually create new cheers, which I think is also a really fun process.
That's fun. We just started the season, but you guys have done some stuff this year. I mean, I think you did an assembly. You guys had a routine you did. We had our green and white night. You've just did halftime performance the other night. Has there been a highlight so far? Has there been something that sticks out?
I think the highlight is really just bonding as a team and just being able to perform at green and white night, because we didn't know if that was going to happen. And we had this choreography planned out like last year, and it was just really great getting to perform in front of the school, even though it's virtually. And it makes us feel like the sense of just being in the season, and it kind of feels the sense of being normal again and just enjoying cheer, which is really great.
Great. Well, thanks so much. I've enjoyed having the cheerleaders back in the gym, and you guys add a lot to a game. And so just thanks and congratulations again on 4 years. You've added a lot to the program.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Izzy, let's talk about girls basketball. We probably, just a month ago, we were like, are we even going to have a team? Do we even have enough for a team? And here we are, almost at the halfway point. You guys are just having an amazing year. You're 4-1. You're right there with the top teams in the Coho division, and it's been really fun. What's that been like this last month?
Well, it's definitely nerve-wracking for a while. There's a lot of uncertainty, and like going into the first practice, I had no idea what to expect. But it completely like raised my expectations, and like all the girls, people who hadn't played basketball in like a couple years, and like juniors who haven't played in like 5 or 6 years coming in, and like we just raised the bar for everybody, and like we're super hype, and it's just like so much more fun than I thought it was going to be. We're so much more competitive than I thought it was going to be, and I'm just like, it's really fun, yeah.
Awesome. You got you have some returners, and you have a lot of new girls, like you mentioned. So what's it been like, kind of meshing those two things together? What's it? You have new coaches, so a lot of newness, a lot of youth. You don't have any seniors on the team. What's it? I see you guys blaring music and having fun during practice. So tell everyone a little bit about what that's like.
Yeah, well, with a lot of new players, we're just making a big point of celebrating each other and like supporting each other, and like we're still picking up the intensity. We're still like trying to play hard and being competitive, especially with our teams, but like our biggest thing is just being together and supporting each other and like celebrating everybody's victories, and just like coming together and like vibing as a team, and yeah.
I love that. Has there been one highlight so far for you?
Well, last night, our Shekinah, who hasn't played in like a long time or maybe ever, made a buzzer beater 3-pointer right at the end of the game. And even though we lost, it was just like the highlight. Everyone was cheering. It was so fun and happy. So yeah.
That's fantastic. Your only loss of the season so far. I'm looking forward to watching the second half and just seeing you guys get better and better every week. Same with you guys. I'm excited for the end of your season and cheer to see what you guys got going on. So thanks for joining me today. Thank you for everything you're doing this year, and we look forward to just seeing how this thing plays out. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Coach Mendo. I've been fortunate enough to teach most of these seniors since early middle school, and so it's an honor for me to do the senior tribute this year. I love coaching, I love competition, and I love to win. I love practicing, and I love all the things that go into a season and the team. And yet, when it's all said and done, there's one aspect of coaching that sets it apart from any other experience. It's the relationships. One of the greatest privileges of coaching is the reward of watching student athletes grow into young men and young women. I have that privilege with the boys basketball team, but I know that each and every coach would share those same sentiments. We have all watched you seniors start off as young athletes and grow into incredible and talented young men and women. You've gone from being scared to ask your coach a question to warriors out on the field, on the court, or running on a track. You've experienced hardship, you've been in the trenches with teammates, and you've come out of it stronger and better. What a privilege it has been, and it might come across as cliche, but we are all so proud of you. Most of my favorite memories of this class are the moments you all have spent with your team in uniform. I remember a young baseball phenom named Gabe Villaflor who was belting home runs his freshman year. For you volleyball seniors, you've done tremendous work growing that program into a playoff contender, and I've loved watching you all compete. Whether it was Stephen Wang out on Owens scoring goals, Caroline setting records on the track, Emma in the stands leading the roller coaster, you cheerleaders performing your amazing routines, or our basketball players playing in big games, I've loved it all. You've given us years of memories, and I know you guys will cherish and remember these times for your teammates. Thank you for all of your hard work, your commitment, and the love you poured into your teams. The memories will live on, and you will always have a home at Bear Creek. Grizzlies forever.
Hey, Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're recording right now. We're actually presenting an award to you.
Okay. Oh!
For our end of the season banquet, Athletics Banquet, we always give out a Superfan Award. We're presenting you with our 2021 Superfan Award.
Oh, thank you.
It was a super strange year.
Yeah.
But we want to recognize the job you did as Grizzly Pride Head, is working hard to create a culture of having a fun, full school spirit, and you're the perfect winner this year. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Is there anything you want to say?
I mean, I had a lot of fun while doing it. I just wanted to make sure people still enjoyed sports and still had a bunch of fun.
Awesome.
So,
Well,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for all your work and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we are here to present the Cornerstone Award for our female athlete. This is an annual award we give every year to both a boy and a girl who just display the core values and virtues that we want all of our Grizzly athletes to aspire to. These are things like selflessness and hard work and dedication, sportsmanship, a great teammate. So we think we've found the perfect Grizzly this year. We're excited to give this award right now. Let's go see who's the winner. Hello!
Hello!
We are live, Emma.
Live?
Yeah, we are live on video. Coach Byram and I are here to present you with an award, an athletics award. You are our 2021 Cornerstone Award winner.
Cornerstone Award. Wow. Thank you.
Congratulations. So every year we give this to an athlete who displays the virtues that we want all of our athletes to aspire to, and we think you did an awesome job, not just this year, but all 4 years. You are such a great teammate. You're such a great leader. You do such a good job of supporting the athletics program. We are so proud of you and everything you've done over your 4 years, and you are the perfect winner for this award. So
Thank you so much.
yeah, you're welcome.
I'm very honored and surprised.
All right, so pretend we're like it's like the Academy Awards.
Right.
You were just presented. You don't have to keep holding it anymore.
Okay.
So you know, what do you want to say? Who do you want to thank?
Well, the coaches that I've had over the years, and also you and all the help that you did, both running the program
Thank you.
in
Thank you.
COVID, before COVID, and also when I was doing Grizzly Pride. You were always a supporter, and I really appreciate that. Yes, my parents as well for paying for doing the sports and then driving me around to practices. But yes, the coaches and the teammates as well. We have an amazing class of seniors, and I'm grateful that in the different sports teams I was on, I got to meet different people and get to know them more. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity.
Emma, you've done a lot of sports. You probably have a lot of athletic memories. Just really quickly, what's one really quick memory you have, or one thing you're going to always remember about playing sports at Bear Creek?
One thing that I won't forget is when my freshman year I played basketball, and we had a home game against Bush, and we had a huge student section, and that was the only time that I got to play with the huge student section instead of being in the student section. And I think it was Allie, who was a senior at the time, like did a layup or something, and we were getting back on our zone defense, like full court, and it was like an intense game. It was like the second half, and everyone in the crowd was like super hyped, and we were like, it was pretty great, and that's partly what inspired me to stop playing basketball and switch to the student section.
Yeah. Well, you have done such a great job. Congratulations. Like I said, this is well deserved, and we're just really proud of you. So thank you.
I'm very honored.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, it's time to meet our male Cornerstone Award winner. We're on site here at this athlete's work. We're going to surprise them as they're getting off work. Let's go meet who the winner is. Gabe!
What are you guys doing here?
What's going on?
What's up?
How was work?
Work was great.
Gabe, we're on video. Coach Byram and I are here to present you an award.
Oh, awesome.
All right. So, we do awards at the end of every year.
Yeah.
You are our 2021 Male Cornerstone Award winner.
Really? Oh, let's go. That's awesome.
You like that?
That's awesome.
Hey, one thing I want to tell you, man, is you have been a stud athlete for so many years. You played basketball, baseball, obviously. You're going on and playing in college. And you deserve any number of awards as an athlete. But what's awesome is to win the Cornerstone Award, that means you're being recognized by your coaches and the staff and teammates for being such an awesome teammate, someone that exudes the values we want all of our athletes to have, just your hard work, your dedication, how you lead, the example you set. That's such an awesome award, and we're super proud of the example you set.
Sweet, really appreciate it.
All right, let's do a Grammy moment. You won your award.
All right.
What do you want to say?
Man.
Who do you want to thank? Oh, by the way, nice top there. Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware. Shout out Ace. I'd like to thank the Academy. Also like to thank my parents and my coaches and my teammates. Yeah, it's really awesome winning this award. This is a complete surprise to me. I just got off work. Yeah, it was a great season. Did what we could with the situation. And after having junior year kind of bummed out, kind of skipped, it was great to really have this year and really succeed as well.
Sweet, man. Let's let this garbage truck go by real quick. Dude, we're excited to watch you play at the next level. We're super proud of just the example you've set for everyone coming after you these last 4 years. You've done a tremendous job, and we're just proud of you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, we're here, and it's time to present the 2021 Male Athlete of the Year Award. The recipient this year is a 3-sport star athlete for the Grizzlies. We're gonna walk up and present it to him right now. TJ.
What's up?
I'm here with Coach Byram.
What's up, man?
Dude, we are recording. We are here to present you with an athletics award. We are preparing for our end of the year banquet, and we are happy and excited to give you. You want to get your dog real quick?
Hold on.
All right.
1 second.
All right. We're getting too big dog out of the way.
Dad, you want to call him? Matt, come on. 1 second.
All right. Now we got that out of the way. We are excited to present to you the 2021 Male Athlete of the Year Award. Woo! Love it. Love to see it. Hey, you, real quickly, you have come off some crazy injuries. You broke your collarbone, you torn your ACL twice. You came back strong this year. You were #1 boys tennis player. You had a fantastic season, right? You just started your basketball season, and you, what else did you do? Soccer. You had an awesome soccer season. I was out there watching you. You were just killing it. So, 3-sport athlete, amazing season, all 3 of them. Hard worker. You're well deserving of the award.
Appreciate it.
Hey, woo! What do you want to say to your Bear Creek community and friends?
Nothing. Just appreciate coaches. Love you guys.
All right. Congratulations, man. Woo! It's time to introduce our Female Athlete of the Year. We had a ton of female athletes this year that had outstanding years. One in particular, though, had a year for the ages. Let's meet her. Braylon.
Oh my gosh.
Come on out real quick.
Oh, sorry.
I'm here with Coach Byram.
Hi.
We're recording.
Okay.
We are here to present to you an athletic award. We are excited and honored to present to you our 2021 Female Athlete of the Year Award.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Let's talk about your year, okay? You ran track and field. You're a freshman. You broke 5 school records, right? 100, the 200, the 400, the relay, long jump. That in and of itself is a record. Never been done. You remember the cheer squad. You're an important member of that team. You had probably one of the single greatest seasons I can remember any athlete having, and all this, and you're a freshman.
But, you know, going into it, it was just the same of just everybody just smiles before every single race. You know, everybody like, oh, you're going to do so good. Oh, no, you're going to do so good. And I just loved it so much, and that was like when I knew I was like, you know what? I get to just run for me, and like at that moment, I knew it was like, oh, I just have to PR. I just have to do better, and then
That's
it was an amazing
awesome.
season.
That's awesome. It was an amazing season. You're actually not the first freshman to win this award. You're the second in our school history. You actually broke several school records of another female athlete of the year that earned it her freshman year. So that's pretty cool too. Any last words or thank yous you want to say to the Bear Creek community?
Well, I just want to thank the Bear Creek community because everybody, you know, anytime I had to leave school early for any meet, everybody was just so encouraging and just like so sweet, just like, oh, you're gonna do great. And I knew it was like, you know, it won't be the most broadcasted like event of the day, but everybody, you know, the next day was like, how did it go?
Yeah.
You know, even the teachers were so involved that it just like, it felt like everybody knew about it. It was awesome.
Congratulations on your award. Well
Thank
deserved.
you.
We're proud of you.
Thank you so much.
All right, it's time to wrap this up. A lot of people have worked really hard in our community to pull off these seasons. I can't name them all, but let me give a couple quick shout outs. Thank you to our Grizzlies Booster Club. Specifically, Diane and Kathy, our president and vice president, they've done so much this year to give us some awesome community events. Thank you to our athletics department. Coach Ryan and Miss Caitlin, our new athletic trainer, behind the scenes, staying late, doing so much. Thank you. To the Jones family, Tram and Mark, they've been doing an amazing job with our social media accounts and getting live stream going for some of our different sports. I want to thank our administration and Patrick specifically. He works really hard and he's also my boss, so hopefully that gets me a few brownie points. All of our photographers coming to all of our games and putting all these photos on Vidagami. Pete, Mr. McDonough, thank you for all your help putting these videos together. And then finally, just all of our parents for making this happen. All of you student athletes, we couldn't do it obviously without you guys. I want to close by saying this. I'm finishing up my 18th year here at the Bear Creek School. And I'm sad to say that this will be my last. Just kidding. It's not going to be my last. I love this school. I love it, and I'm here for the long haul. I want to end tonight by reminding you of something. God is good, God is faithful, and God continues to lead us in this journey. Each and every year, he goes before us, and he continually renews our hearts and our minds to be more like his. Praise God for his faithfulness. Thank you, Bear Creek. Have a wonderful summer. I plan on spending a lot of time with my family. I hope you do the same. In just a couple months, we're going to be doing this all over again. Go Grizzlies.